Good afternoon. This is Paul Wilson with Shaw University, giving you another faculty development video in Moodle. Today, we will be discussing gradebook. So go with me to the class, and I will be showing you some of the basic essential features of the gradebook. I turn editing on when I enter the class. I go to the left under Administration and scroll down to find Grades. Click that with me. I'm redirected to the grade book. There will be a number of features we will look at today, and I encourage you to get familiar with all the features of the online gradebook. What we will be looking at today are View, Category and Items, Export, User Report, and Grader Report. You can see I've already entered the gradebook, and I'm going to have to turn editing on the gradebook to work with it. I will do that later. As we enter, we're looking at a grader report. And you see next to the names of the students in this class a little icon, a square, with grades for the student. You also see the grades running from left to right for the course and course total. If you scroll down, you can see all of this. Go with me to Categories and Items. Under Categories and Items, when we click, we see all the grades that are in the class. You'll notice that all of the grades current are already in the grade book. What we want to do is make a new entry today and see how that works. Go with me to the Add Category button. Click that. I want to add a category called Papers. I'm going to leave the settings for now as they are. Scroll down and save changes. Now I see in the gradebook a category called Papers. But I don't have any papers under there. So go with me to Add Grade Item and click that. Here I want Paper 1. For the moment I'm going to assign it maximum grade of 10. I'm going to leave the other settings. But as I scroll down and look at the grade category, I need to put it under Papers using the pull-down menu and save changes. Now you will see in the gradebook a category called Papers, and under Papers you will see Paper 1. We've created that gradebook entry so far. Let's go to the tabs up here at the top and go back to View. Here we are with the view that we began with, and in that view, in the line, you see Papers, and you see Paper 1. How do you get a grade in there? Go to the upper right corner and turn editing on. With editing on, you see these boxes open. Let's say I'm going to give 10 out of 10 for Lucy Wilson in this class. There's two boxes under paper 1. To input a grade manually, use the first box. And then be sure to update. Click Update. Now you will see 10 appearing. To see how this plays out in class, you must scroll all the way down and see the slide bar. Slide left to right, and you'll see what it's doing in the class on the totals. Go back up to the grader report. We're in View. Let's move to Categories and Items. Under Categories and Items, we have a blank, or we have an unassigned gradebook. This is the way the grades appear in the gradebook for you at this time in your class. Now, let's move from that to View again. And this time, I want to go to User Report, which is under the tabs, User Report. Click that, please. Now we have Gradebook, User Report, and these same items are appearing, and you'll see paper 1, 0 to 10 appearing. But this is not for any one in particular. My colleague, Lucy Wilson, will give us an example. Look over on the right to select all or one user. Using the pull-down, select Lucy. I have just rolled over to her grade book. This is what you're going to see for her grade book entry. Remember, we gave her 10 points. That is now recorded 10 points from a 0 to 10 for 100% of that assignment, reading out as a category total of 100%. You can use this scroll down over here on the right to move from one to another of these students. Or if you want, you can see all at once by choosing all. And there they are all at once, allowing you to make some comparisons. Let's go back to View and Categories, and then go to Grader Report. Click this heading, Grader Report. Now we are back where we began. But what if I want to export these grades? I have a tab at the top which says Export. Click that, please. You can select how many rows you want, and you can select exactly what you want to export into this. You may not want to export all of your entries. If you don't, click and they will not be exported. But I want to click paper 1 to export for the moment. Submit that. Click Submit. Here's what's going to be exported. And you'll notice she is the only one with paper 1 grade. If I download this, click Download, you'll see a box coming up on File Download. Click Open. And now you see what will be exported to an Excel file. And Under this, you have the student Lucy Wilson, and you have the paper 1 grade. This is very handy for grading reports that you would hand in to your department chair and dean. I strongly encourage you to use this gradebook for that purpose. So here we have studied about grades. We have viewed the grades. We have understood categories and items. Under the tabs, we've looked at grader report, user report, and we have, using categories and items, added an item, added a category, and we've even manually input a score. Again, I encourage you to study all of these tabs and decide how best to use this powerful tool, Gradebook, in Moodle. Thank you. Paul Wilson, Faculty Development Workshops in Moodle. Have a great day.